Hello everybody, Mark Laurrie, your Niagara Falls City School District Superintendent, coming to you with another video update. And we're closing the week of taping on Friday, October 17th. So I just was remarking with one of the students in the OSC how fast this school year is going. We are 7 weeks into the 25-26 school year. It's amazing how fast it is flying by. It's really kind of interesting because yesterday I began looking at the 26-27 school budget and some of the factors that may be coming into play. Just to take off on that for a second, I was reading the governor's proposal of new legislation, and one of the interesting pieces of legislation that is before the governor at this time has to do with schools, and it has to do with elementary schools and recess. The governor has on her desk right now a bill to mandate that the state education department put recess, mandatory recess, in all elementary schools, grades K to 6 or K to 5. It hasn't been determined that each day there is 30 minutes of recess. And that would be free play, playground, some other form of movement and activity. It's an interesting proposal. I'm not quite sure where it's going to go, but in reading already about the 26-27 school budget, it is interesting that one of the big initiatives right now is recess in elementary schools. We'll be sure to keep you up to date with that. It has not passed, it hasn't been signed, it hasn't been enacted, but as I was saying, and looking at how quickly this year is going, and remarking about that with a student, I called to mind my yesterday look at the budget, and of course I'm always looking at the education budget because we are reliant on the fact that during my 11 years as school superintendent, we have never raised school taxes in the city. The levy has changed, but we haven't raised the levy from $25,800,000. And it's my goal again when we get to the budget in March, and I know I'm way ahead of myself, that we won't be looking at raising the tax levy again. So that prompted me to start looking at the state budget for the next year, and it prompted me to do a deeper dive into policies, procedures, enactments, and the one that I found most interesting in the governor's layout of possible inclusions is elementary schools may have mandated recess. Now, I understand the reasoning behind it to get kids more active and physically fit. I don't know any of the ramifications of that, nor do I know if that's going to pass. But I just thought that was interesting in light of a conversation I was having with one of our fine Niagara Falls high school students who, interestingly, began the conversation with me already looking at colleges and scholarships. I want to remind Niagara Falls high school students and those of you who have students in our district, especially seniors, now is the time to be in the school counselor's office and starting to look at scholarships. As a matter of fact, I know one of the major scholarships, the Niagara Falls Education Club Scholarship, will be posted in November. Now, our guidance department does a really fine job putting together a web page of all scholarships. And I am so strongly encouraging our parents and our students to have your senior take a look at that page weekly, and I am imploring you, seniors, to apply for as many scholarships that apply to you that you're interested in. If you're interested in going to college, university, or even a trade school, there is money available. And one of the more disappointing things I'll say is oftentimes we don't get enough applicants for scholarships. So in light of our foreshadowing of what's going to come, students at Niagara Falls High School, please start going to your school counselor and looking at scholarships. Do it now. Get them in. Get your essay and letters ready now so that you can access money that will be awarded in April and May. And I know the Niagara Falls Education Club Scholarship will be coming out very soon. They give out 43 scholarships, and I believe the minimum amount of their scholarship is $2,000, which is a nice chunk of change as students are starting their quest for scholarship money. So please, please, please start to look at that. Let's go back and take a look at the week ahead. Tomorrow, which is Saturday, September the 18th, our second Say Yes Saturday School, Saturday Academy is open to all students 14 years and younger who will be accompanied by their parent or guardian. Tomorrow's Say Yes Saturday Academy occurs at Bleneva Bond Primary School on Niagara Street, the 2500 block of Niagara Street, Bleneva Bond. It is Saturday Academy. It begins at 9 o'clock. Students and their parents and guardians can come in for breakfast. After breakfast dismisses around 9:30, there will be access to our greenhouse. So there'll be plants and gardens to start growing in our greenhouse. There will be interactive activities inside the school. And while Bond School has a smaller footprint, there will also be some outdoor activities outside and around Bleneva Bond. All Niagara Falls School District students, not high school students, are eligible to attend with a parent or guardian. Last time we did this 2 weeks ago at Cataract, we had over 200 students with their parents and guardians, and it was a magnificent success. Kids had fun, parents enjoyed it. I loved seeing everything that was going on. There is a rumor that I was in the gym with the dance station doing boots on the ground. The rumor is true. I did have my church fan out and was very clumsy in doing my steps. But fun things like that are happening. There's dance classes. There was a escape room. So there's a lot of fun to be had. Please check out Saturday Academy at Bleneva Bond tomorrow the 18th. If you're seeing this afterwards, we'll have another Saturday Academy in a couple of weeks. Gaskill and Abbott are next up for schools to do this in. Speaking of great upcoming events, I'm going to be talking to you in the next couple of weeks about Niagara Falls High School alumni productions. For the past, I would say 5 years, we have called back students who are in our theater program, and they are alumni of Niagara Falls High School or staff of Niagara Falls High School, and they do one alumni show. If anyone attended last year, the alumni show was the Carole King, the musical. It was phenomenal. Our very own Christina Custodi, the teacher here at Niagara Falls High School, the very multi-talented music teacher here, played the role of Carole King, and I'm telling you, that show could have been sold out 3 more nights. It was fantastic. This year, the show is Mamma Mia. Mamma Mia is the show. I'm not sure who's in the cast. I know I'm not in the cast. So that's more encouragement for you to come out to Niagara Falls High School when the alumni show of Mamma Mia is presented. We'll get you dates and times. Usually there is a Friday and often 2 Saturday shows, 1 o'clock and 7 o'clock. The Friday show is at 7. Oftentimes they have a Thursday show. Dates will be coming to you next week, or check our website where that is all posted. But don't miss Mamma Mia from our alumni of Niagara Falls High School and from many of our staff members who are in the show, and they really do a great job. I thought about the Carole King show. I think back 2 years ago when they did 12 Angry Jurors, and I remember Mr. David Sanders, who is a social studies teacher at the school. He knocked our socks off as one of the 12 Angry Jurors with his acting skills. And it's a cool chance to see your teachers and administrators and staff perform, along with some of our former students come back and do the alumni show. So don't miss that. Moving ahead into next week, we have concluded our board meetings for this month. The month of October's board meetings are complete. The board meetings for November will be on Thursday, November 6th and Thursday, November 20th. They start at 5:30. We do live stream those meetings. You can go again to our website and catch the board meeting. They're live streamed live, and you can catch a replay of them as well. Speaking of the website, in November, I'm excited about this, you're going to see a brand new Niagara Falls City School District website with a great front-facing opening page, a lot of new bells and whistles, a lot of good information that will help you navigate the school district. So look in November for a new Niagara Falls High School web page at nfschools.net, www.nfschools.net. In November, you'll see a new web page. We're talking about extracurricular activities, and you know I'm quite a fan of our athletic teams and so proud of we right now have 500 athletes participating in sports, all the way from a couple of really outstanding golfers to a swimmer and diver by the name of Tori Frank here at Niagara Falls High School, who just had an incredible dive, to our football team that's had a couple of nice wins, to our soccer, on and on and on. What I want to tell you is fall sports are beginning to wind down. If you are a Niagara Falls High School student and you want to play a winter sport, you must have a physical if your time is due. Physicals are good for 1 calendar year. If you need a sports physical for winter sports, sign up now. How do you do that? You do it one of two ways. You either go to your family doctor, your childhood pediatrician, fill out the form and turn it in, or you call this phone number and you can set up an appointment in school. The phone number is 716-286-0788. Once again, for all sports physicals, 716-286-0788. That's if you need a physical. We've changed the procedures. We will now accept your own pediatrician or doctor's sports physical, but if you don't have a pediatrician or you can't get to one, we will do it for you by calling that number and making an appointment in early November. We like to get all of our students involved in winter sports. We always have great winter sports teams, as I said. Proud of our golfers, our swimmer, football, soccer is going well. Girls soccer has a big playoff match. Tennis, I don't want to forget a sport, but I like to talk about drama, sports, TV studio theater, because it's where we keep our kids really active, engaged, and involved in good things. Now, the classroom is a great thing, but these are the extras that we're able to provide that make Niagara Falls High School the best school district possible. And I'm not just saying that because I'm totally biased and totally committed and so proud of our students. I'm saying it because we have so many super opportunities for our students. I was also remarking to a student here in the TV studio that we're kind of in the routine of school now. 7 weeks complete, grinding ahead to the first 10-week marking period. Remember, if you are a parent, in pre-kindergarten through 6, we only have 3 report card periods every 13 weeks. So when the 7th through 12th graders get their 10-week marks, you'll be waiting a couple of additional weeks and you will get a report card. That will apply this year to our pre-K students as well. We used to do those report cards at 20 weeks, but now we're on a 13-week rotation for pre-K through 6 and a 10-week rotation of report cards 7 to 12. However, you should sign up, if you haven't, for Parent Portal. Call your school, call your child's school. Parent Portal, you can track your child's attendance and grades and not wait for a report card. Please, please, please remember that. You can do that by signing up for Parent Portal. So we are in the grind of the everyday work, and this is the time when we're really focusing on good attendance, no tardiness, safe practices. I can't make an announcement. I cannot make an auto dialer call without reminding everybody of the cell phone smart device policy. I want to just tell you again, referring to the OSC TV studio I'm in, I walked in, I did not see one cell phone out. I was so happy to see that. And some of the students in this classroom that I'm in are most technologically advanced students. I was really proud to see that. I did see a student in the TV studio with a football helmet on, but then he explained to me that it was about the Steelers-Bengals game. But we don't have a ban on football helmets. It's just not something I usually see in a classroom. But he explained to me it was for a good reason. It was because of his frustration with the losing Pittsburgh Steelers last night. So we allowed that to happen. But I was really proud, and as I always am, of our Niagara Falls High School students about their cell phones being put away. And I walked into a class of 25 and didn't see any. Now, we need to remind everybody continuously. I want to, again, foreshadow that about 10 or 15 weeks into this, we're going to be sending out another survey to students, parents, staff to get some more feedback. Once again, I'm really, really proud of Niagara Falls students who have made the smart device ban a non-issue. From time to time, we have to give reminders. We had a couple of clever LaSalle students who were using an old Teams product that we had to address, but that went very smoothly in reminding them that there's no texting in school, there's no pictures in school. It is something that we're enforcing and expect. And again, thank you parents for your backup on this. Thank you teachers, and of course thanks to our kids who follow the rules. 99.8% of them are on time, following the rules, doing the right thing. So just refreshing to come into a class, see that, but also need to remind you all the time. I'm really searching my mind for other updates that I could provide to you in this weekly update. I hope you find the information useful. I hope it gives you some updates. I talked about fall physicals. I talked about Mamma Mia. I talked about physicals for sports, all important things. I really want to leave with this message today. Students, parents, let's buckle down. Let's get to school every day. Of course, I know it's that time of the year when cold flu season comes around. I've even heard of a few cases of COVID still being out there. Take care of yourself. We learned a lot during that period of that word I don't like to say, COVID. But let's remember hand washing, being very mindful of things like that, using our proper manners when we're sneezing and so forth. Sounds kind of elementary to say that, but this is cold and flu season. Let's take care of ourselves. Let's be positive. Let's work together. Let's let Niagara Falls High School continue to set the tone as a great school and a good place for kids to be at all times. I thank everybody for their support. We'll be back with you soon with many more announcements as we move through the year. I wish you the best of health and safety. Thank you very much, and I hope that you've enjoyed this quick segment of Niagara Falls City School District updates. I'm proud to be your superintendent. Have a good week.